Hi guys, welcome back. Lex Moto Hawk 125. I know it's been a while. As you can see, it's raining, and here currently it's always raining. So it's just not been the right weather to do some videos. But I saw the channel has had a massive spike at the moment, which means a lot of you must be looking for a new toy and are looking at this little beauty. Can't blame you. And we've also managed to hit 101 subscribers, so thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. I'm going to put a question to you all at the end of the channel, at the end of the video, sorry, about the channel and trying to grow the channel and see what you guys think. And if you guys agree, then we'll go ahead and do it. Also, while I'm talking about the channel and growing, I've got myself an action cam now, which I'm going to mount to the bike rather than to my helmet, as I have a couple of helmets now. So let me know where you'd want to see the camera on the bike. We can play with positions and all the rest of it at a later date. But you know, I just want to try and get a census of what you guys want to see. Do you want to see the dash on the road? Do you want to see the side? Do you want to hear the exhaust? Do you want to be on the quiet side? Let me know what you think. Do you want to be on the back? I don't know. Let me know. So the reason I'm doing this video is I've had a lot of people asking questions about the bike. Now, a lot of you even managed to find me on Facebook, which props, fair dues. And I get a lot of questions, and I decided it's about time I start filling you guys in and giving you a bit more information. So I'm 7 months into owning this bad boy, nearly 8. And there's a couple of things. I have had a lot of issues, and I nearly did a video saying don't buy this bike, save your money, and going through all the issues I had. And I slept on it, and it's not right. Because I still own this bike, and I still love this bike. I'm not going to lie to you, I did put her up for sale. And I looked at a Yamaha R125, and I thought about it, and I went and looked at the bike, and I didn't get that same feeling I got for this. Because, as I'm sure a lot of you will know, when you see this bike in the flesh, you fall in love. She really does make you fall in love with her. She pulls on your heartstrings. She's a beautiful bike. She knows it. And in the right colours, you know, for me it's black. For some of you it's going to be the racing red. For some of you it's going to be the racing paint job. However it is for you, you are going to love this bike. And I decided, rather than do those videos, why don't we, as a community of people who own these bikes, put up some videos and support each other on how to rectify these issues. Because honesty is the best policy, and I love her. She's not going anywhere. So let's do this together, guys. We're gonna get hate, but so what? She looks good. It's Chinese, I don't care. Now, talking about Chinese, you can order all the parts for this bike, and I mean all the parts for this bike, from Chinese motorbike parts online. CMPO. Stick that into Google. You can order everything. Trust me, I know. I did a video not shortly about the snow, and you know, don't go out in the snow, blah blah blah. Somebody doesn't listen to their own advice, and I managed to come off again. So I've had the side panels replaced now. I've also had to replace this, which I'll go through in another video. I've had to replace the lever, as I'd fully smashed the lever down to about here. Nice and easy, and it means I can do both sides now. Some of the lettering here is worn off. You can reorder all these. I'm having a warranty issue at the moment with my ignition barrel and wiring loom, and I'm having to replace the whole lot. It's the second time I'm having to replace the whole lot, and I'm doing it myself this time rather than it going back to the garage, because you can do these things yourself, guys. Now, if you are not that way inclined, you don't want to get mechanical, you don't want to get your hands dirty, you just want it to get you from A to B and never have to worry about it, or you're just not that way minded or inclined to want to repair something yourself, then maybe this bike isn't for you. Because as I say, 7 months in, 5 warranty claims. And I've always had the parts, so that's not an issue. This is the longest one I've had to wait for. I had to wait for about a month before they could get the parts. It's the ignition barrel, which is not, it's the ignition barrel, it's the top here, the fuel cap. There's also a lock on the side of the bike, so if I can get it in shot for you, a little blue one, where is she? That. There's also 2 catches that go with that, and a full wiring kit. Now the wiring kit starts at the front, goes all the way through the bike, the ignition, up through the seat to the battery's under the seat, to the rear, which is where all the lights are, and you can get to all of it through this underside here. There's like a pan under there that take off and replace and read all the wiring. Now, another one of the issues I've had, or some of you may occur, is, and I know a couple of you have because I've heard from you all on my Facebook and also through the channel, but the parts falling off the bike. Now, my baffle fell out after its first service, so I think it's about 300-400 miles, I can't remember exactly, and they ordered me a new one and I didn't fit it. So you'll know if it falls out because the bike is obnoxiously loud. Now if we look in the exhaust, we'll see there's a little bit of daylight there at the bottom. Right, that's one screw, and that's all that holds your baffle in place. I've still got it. It does not void your warranty not having the baffle in. It's not changed my fuel. I've not had to do any regulations to the fuel or anything like that. And if, for whatever reason, my garage wished for me to put it back in, I can quickly pop it back in. It's less than a 2-second job. Slide it in, pop the screw through, tighten it up. Sorry, my key there in my hand, and it just keeps waving past the camera. So that's what first thing. Now, with that being mentioned, I have heard from 2 people who have had parts fall off the bike when they're going across. Now, sport suspension on a sporty looking bike, and it's very hard suspension. You can soften it. That massive coil there. I haven't got around to doing that because I like the ride, if I'm honest. But I can go through that with you. I am going to do videos on how we can change these parts. I just thought I'd touch bases with you all and let you know what's going on. And things I've heard, and see if they can help you. And hopefully, you know, it'll give me and you guys ideas of where we want to push the channel through to next. So, baffle can come out and it won't void the warranty. Keep it. Don't throw it away, obviously. And you can always slot that back in. We've changed the clutch brake. I've also changed the panels myself. I've done that. Really easy. We'll go through that. I'm going to do all the wiring and the ignition barrel. I'm going to do that with you guys in like step-by-step videos, and I'm going to leave that till the bank holiday, so I've got 3 days solidly, and hopefully this rain will ease off as well. The other things I've noticed is the bike is prone to getting water in these. You can just give it a whoop and it'll come off. I've also had to glue this one on here as it fully came out, and the rod that's in here, it's sort of on like on a screw thread, and you tighten the screw thread up. I haven't changed that. I've just glued it in place. It still works. Now, how you'll know if your baffle has come out is the bike will sound obnoxiously loud, as I said. I'm going to actually show you, and I'm going to show you a couple of other faults and how we rectify them as well. So, we pop the key in. Hopefully you can all see the screen there as well. Yeah. Right, okay, it started up straight this time, but we've got a green end there at the top for neutral, and we've got the little orange engine light. That means the bike's ready to be started now. Now, you'll see when I shake this key, or you won't. Right, so it's gone in perfect this time. If we turn it off, turn it on. Oh no, perfect. See, she doesn't like to play up that often. Right, what will happen is sometimes I can shake this key and the bike will turn itself off, on, off, on. So what happens is I can be riding along on a bumpy road, the bike will hit a shake, I look down and my bike's off. I've got to try and get it to the side of the road, quickly start her up. I have managed a couple of times to just start her while I was rolling and take back off on my journey. Sometimes though I will have to actually fully reverse the key to off, and sometimes even into lock, pull it back round, and that will start it up. So we're up now, and we're going to go through how the baffle sounds without it in. So we've got a little button here. We'll start. As you can hear, that's with no baffle. Let's just, oh, sorry guys. Nice and loud. But again, that can be fixed by changing out the wiring loom and the wiring loom, which is all in the bike, and the ignition barrel. Lexmoto know about that, and it is a warranty claim. Baffle falling out, Lexmoto know about that, it is a warranty claim. The light's fogging up, unfortunately it's not, but you can replace them for £14 from Chinese motorcycle parts online. Okay, that is where your dealer who sold you this bike gets their parts from. It's the only place that sells the Lexmoto parts, and will deliver them to your door. Really fast delivery. You get exactly what you want the same day, and they have got everything. Rust isn't a major issue, if I'm honest. Not for me anyway. Tyres, still the same tyres. I don't need to waste money on tyres if they fit. I have recently as well, I'll just show you guys, tightened up my chain. Look at that, nice and tight. You shouldn't have terrible play. Mine was drooping rather badly. Now to tighten it up, you've got this little lock nut there, and it's connected to this nut here. We unloosen this. There's these notches across the top there. Whoop, there we go. And we can pull those back and forth with that, tighten it in place. Now, this for me today, I realised after I'd done that, this today when I was at work, I noticed was loose. Don't worry, as long as that nut is locked, it can't move. Get home, give it a good old tighten. I've also tightened the other side. A lot of people are taking the pillion pegs off. And tail tidies. Okay, one of the things I'm going to go through for why I've not done that is I don't think the pillion pegs make that much of a difference. Granted, I'm never going to have anyone on the back, but it stops anything from coming off the road and going in here. So, you know, as much as the pillion peg is, oh, it doesn't look good, it can't see as much as the bike, it's kind of doing something. The other thing is, in my L plate, you will notice there's a little black mark. This is my second in 7 months. Now, it tends to always rip across here, and I also get this black line. Now, what happens if I had a tail tidy is that's going to be more closer here, and it might be at more of an angle. And it really doesn't make that much of a difference. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I like the look of the bike. I fell in love with the look of the bike, and trying to keep her stock and OEM is what I want. You know, I've seen a lot of people put a new exhaust, and I did think about a new exhaust, and I honestly didn't like them. I like the OEM look. I like that. I just like the bike, guys. So I will try and get some more videos out. Now the next thing I wanted to go through is, as a group, how do we feel about setting ourselves up a Lexmoto Hawk Facebook page? I'm thinking of setting up like a little Facebook page. There's 101 of us now, so whoop whoop. And I'm thinking of getting a little group together of all of us, and we can let other owners in, and we can be a touch basis group where we can all come and give advice, help each other out. I can upload my videos, and hopefully you guys will get involved as well. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other questions you've got. I have got loads of the ones of you that have found me on Facebook, you know, you're more than welcome to message me. I will always try and help out as best I can. And again, try and get down the comments as well. I will try my hardest to get in there. I know it's been a while, I can only apologise. But I was thinking, if there's this big group, you know, you can all help each other out when I'm not there. And vice versa. Some of you guys are going to be able to help me out. So, as far as I can see, it's probably a win-win. Let me know anyway. Have a nice day, guys. Like, subscribe if you're not already done so. And I will catch you soon. Bye.